Good day everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre on this sunny Sunday, well at least for most parts of South Africa. Although in the southwest a cold front is approaching that's going to brush along the Western Cape coastline later on in the day, bringing cooler temperatures to that province as well as a small chance of rain to some areas. For the Lowveld, we're expecting partly cloudy skies. It's going to remain warm and dry otherwise across that area. There's a very small chance for light rain over the southwestern coastline of South Africa today, as well as some of the adjacent mountainous areas. These chances of rainfall are best during the late afternoon and early evening hours. Otherwise, a dry day expected for the rest of the country. For the maximum temperatures today, we're expecting a hot one over KwaZulu-Natal. Pietermaritzburg gets to 30 degrees for Durban. Pleasantly warm for Gauteng and the northwest province, while along the western and south coasts of the country, we're expecting cooling temperatures over those areas. 21 for Cape Town and George and 23 degrees for Port Elizabeth. Let's take a look at those detailed coastal weather conditions for today. We're expecting southwesterly winds to extend from Alexander Bay all the way through to Langebaan, fairly light across this area, and that may result in some fog once again. Swell heights will be fairly high, averaging at about 3.5 to 4 meters. Northwesterly winds, on the other hand, will extend from Cape Town's Atlantic seaboard all the way through to Cape Agulhas. As you head further south, wind speeds will be increasing to about 30 kilometers per hour. Swells over this area will average between 3 and 3.5 meters. For the south coast of the country, winds are going to be fairly light at first, but gradually increasing in the afternoon as southwesterly winds become fresh at times, particularly for Jeffreys Bay as well as Port Elizabeth. Swells over this area will be coming in from the southwest with an average height of about 3 meters. And finally, for the eastern coastline of the country, those dry northeasterly winds are expected to dominate for both Durban and Richards Bay, while the southwesterly winds are eventually going to push through East London and the Wild Coast, fresh at times for those areas as well. Swells across this area averaging between 1.5 and 2 meters and coming in from the northeasterly direction as well.
News that moves. eNCA.com